Well, we have a lot to be really concerned about still in the tropics. Marco is not increasing in strength anymore. The center of circulation just west of Newport Richey right now and moving just about straight toward the north. It has weakened some. That's good news. Still seeing some pretty good rains, though, over parts of the northern Florida. And a lot of that rain is going to spread up into southern Georgia and South Carolina, where they've already had a lot of rain. We are becoming more concerned as each hour goes by, really, about Lili out here. And the reason for that is it's moving pretty fast. It's moving about 26 miles an hour or so. And right now it's about less than 900 miles, say, about due east of Jacksonville, Florida. Now, if it moves anything like its current speed for the next 24 hours, by this time tomorrow, it's not going to be more than 200 or 300 miles off the coast. So we are going to have to watch that. We have not had a reconnaissance aircraft out there yet. One is scheduled out there this afternoon. It's due out there about 4:30 or 5 o'clock Eastern Time. And that will be the first time we actually would have an aircraft in there to evaluate just how strong this is. Let's show you what the motion has been here. We'll take you back in time here. And as we take you back in time, this didn't look so well organized, but you notice the thunderstorm is becoming a bit more concentrated. And you can see this is certainly a very rapid movement toward the west. In the meantime, we still have Marco here, lots of precipitation spreading up again through South Carolina and Georgia and over North Florida as well. Let's go ahead and show you the latest particulars. First of all, here's a visible picture I hadn't shown you yet. This is Lili here, center of circulation right about in there. It's passing a couple hundred miles actually south of Bermuda, and they are getting wind gusts right now to about 45 miles an hour. And here's what we have for you on Lili, centered 145 miles southeast of Bermuda at 30.8 and 63, moving toward the west at 26 with the winds 75 miles an hour, and forecasts actually to strengthen some. This may begin to turn a little bit more toward the northwest and finally toward the north, so a wide area of the country might have to watch out for this, so you want to keep good track of what's happening with that. There again is Marco. Let's go ahead and show you a satellite picture. And this is the latest satellite picture, and right in there is where the center of circulation is, just west of Newport Richey and edging off toward the north. Some very heavy showers, as you can see, around Cedar Key. Let's show you the particulars on that then, and here it is, just west of Newport Richey, winds 45 miles an hour, and moving toward the north at about 9 miles per hour. We have out still tropical storm warnings from the Tampa Bay area up to Apalachicola, and that's where the highest storm surge would likely to be. Shouldn't be too high, 1 to 3 feet should get it. 65 miles an hour is Simon out there in the Pacific, moving away from land. Here's Kevin Raymer.
Thanks so much, John, and we'll take you back into the lower 48 now, let you see what's happening. Of course, all the action is in the east with that frontal boundary. Lots of moisture working its way on up through the eastern seaboard. As a result, of course, the remnants of Tropical Storm Klaus now in on the act, and of course, Tropical Storm Marco continuing to move north. Very heavy rains, locally 5 inches of rain still possible across parts of southeastern Georgia, northern Florida, and South Carolina. And as we head on through the afternoon and then into early Friday, again, the big story is going to be the rain in the east. The next front you see working its way across the Midwest will cool things down a little bit. Might see a little light snow up around Minnesota, but no big deal. Certainly by afternoon, that snow should be out of the picture. Then a third front enters the picture across the northwest, moving on into Montana and Wyoming, bringing in another cool shot of Pacific air and some moisture-laden air as well, which could give way to a few snowflakes in the Cascades of Washington State. Again, the big story is all that very heavy rain in the east, locally 3 to 5 inches or more across much of the mid-Atlantic seaboard, especially into the Carolinas. Sumter County's already picked up unofficially 15 inches of rain in some areas there in central South Carolina. Here's a look at Thursday afternoon high temperatures, and you can see the coolest air back over the northern Rockies into Montana into the 40s. Overnight lows dropping to the 20s and 30s. Still pretty mild over much of the east. We'll be back with a complete look at the Michelin Drivers Report, and we'll let you know how all these weather conditions may be affecting your travel and your interstate systems. That's coming up next.